issues when you use the glucogel caps. You'll improve the health of the lining, the intestinal lining, and also the joints as well. Of course, the glucosamine is anti-inflammatory. And always take vitamin C together with glucosamine. Vitamin C helps glucosamine work. So use your Beyond Tangy Tangerine with your glucogel caps. That's a bunch of good information there. By the way, Reiter's syndrome and reactive arthritis are very often self-resolving. In other words, they'll actually heal themselves. The symptoms will heal themselves over time. The body will heal the Reiter syndrome over time many times. It might take a few weeks. It might take a few months even, but many cases resolve themselves. Does that help you?
It helps. Thank you. What was the Z-coin? I couldn't understand. I heard the Z-radical, but what was the other thing?
Sure. It's called, there's two versions of the fucoidan. There's two types of fucoidan products.
How do you spell that?
Fucoidan is spelled F as in Frank, U as in uncle, C as in cat, O as in Oscar, I as in igloo, D as in David, A as in apple, N as in Nancy. And fucoidan is a long chain sugar. Technically it's called a polysaccharide, and it has, like many polysaccharides, it has tremendous benefits for wound healing, for healing cells, for growing cells, and also for supporting the immune system. It also has benefits for fighting cancer, for blood thinning. It's for diabetes. It's an appetite suppressant, anti-obesity, just wonderful, wonderful stuff. It's found in great abundance in brown algae. And the fucoidan Z and the Z radical are both sources of fucoidan. The fucoidan Z is a capsule, and the Z radical is a liquid. The Z radical has fruit juice in it, and it's very tasty, but some folks can't handle the sweetness of it. Great for kids, great tonic for kids, because it tastes so good, and it's a great source of nutrients in fucoidan. But you don't get as much fucoidan as you do from the capsules. The capsules are called fucoidan Z, and they're a little bit more, as I say, bang for your buck.
You get them from Longevity.
Absolutely. You get it from Longevity. Call 866-735-2470 and tell them you want the fucoidan Z and the other products as well. The biolumin nightly essence, the Z-Rat, actually, what else did I tell you here? The Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Ultimate EFAs, the Healthy Start Pack, etc.
Thank you for your time, and I hope this helped other folks as well.
Thank you so much for calling, Mary Ellen. Appreciate it. And thanks for thank you so much. Like that. Mary Ellen cares about our other listeners. That's what it's really all about, you guys. That's why I do this program. That's why people get involved with Longevity. Everybody that gets involved with Longevity has a certain mindset. We all want to help people. We all want to make a difference. If you're out there and you want to help people, you want to make a difference, and you want to make money too. You want to have a business where you're really creating changes in people's lives. You could do no better than to start to involve yourself with Longevity, to use the products yourself, first of all. Always use the products yourself so you can see what these things do, and then share them with your friends. That's why I do this. I've been doing it now for 17 years. I've been involved with Longevity since 1997, around 1997, 1998. I've seen the results over and over and over again. You know, if you guys out there, you're noticing results, or you're noticing results with your friends and family, imagine what I've seen over the course of 17 years. Literally, thousands of people getting off their prescription drugs, reducing lowering their weight, reducing their intake of food, feeling better, getting up with more energy, getting better sleep, better sex lives, better exercise, able to exercise longer, just flat out feeling better. I'm the guy that gets the letters. I get the phone calls, and I've seen it over and over and over again. And that's why I do this program. That's why I do my talks. That's why I do what I do. But you can do the same thing, but you have to be a believer yourself. And the best way to be a believer, the best way to see how powerful this stuff is to use the products yourself. And you don't even need to use a lot of the products. All you really need to do to observe results, visible results, dramatic results, quick results, almost instantaneous results, is to sip on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine product. Now, it's certainly not going to be all you need, but it will be all you need to observe how powerful the effects of a good nutritional supplement program can be. And you want the entire Mighty 90 eventually. That's why you want the Healthy Start Pack eventually. But if you just want to observe the results, you just want to see the results for yourself, start sipping on, and I say sipping, not all at once, but sipping on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. And you don't even need 2 full scoops a day. All you need to do is fill it up, put enough in a water bottle to where you like the taste, and then sip on that all day long. Now, it's not all you need, as I say, but it's enough for you to observe the results for yourself. And once you observe the results for yourself, that's when you can start to help spread the word about how powerful and important a good nutritional supplement program can be. And I'm telling you, folks, if you haven't experienced the power of nutritional supplementation and you're on a prescription drug or multiple prescription drugs and you have some kind of chronic long-term health issue, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family to at least explore these options. And that's what we're talking about here is options, choices. We're not condemned to the medical model. We're not condemned to drugs. We're not condemned to surgery. We're not condemned to having our organs removed from our bodies if we don't want to. If we want to keep our gallbladder, we want to keep our breasts, we want to keep our internal organs, we want to keep our uterus and our wombs and all the other, our thyroid and all the other structures that doctors feel so comfortable about yanking out of our bodies. If we want to keep our bodies intact and whole, we owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our families to at least begin to explore what I call options, begin to explore the choices that nutritional supplementation represents. These are choices, these are alternatives to the modern medical model of cutting and drugging and poisoning the human body. And on top of that, you can make some money at the same time if you're interested in starting a business that can help change lives. That's what it's all about. That's what we're all about at Youngevity. All right, thanks so much for listening to The Bright Side, friends. Tomorrow we'll finish up talking about prostaglandins. We'll talk about a couple of nutritional supplements that you can use to enhance the effects of your prostaglandins. And we will do all that on The Bright Side tomorrow. If you're interested in joining the Bright Side Ben team, head over to brightsideben.com. Click on the Join the Team link for a one-time $10 fee. Love to have you on my team. 866-735-2470 is the phone number if you want to call the Bright Side Ben phone team. We'll talk to you all tomorrow, friends. Have a wonderful, beautiful, awesome day.
Do good people ever want to call an attorney just to find out if they're right or wrong? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what are you forced to think about first? Money. If you could call as often as you wanted and talk as long as you need without a bill, would you call? Worry less and live more with lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com or call 855-340-SAVE. That's 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Have you heard? Proactive Plus is faster and better than ever. Stay tuned for a $1 million bottle giveaway, and you'll also receive free shipping. Do you have troubled skin? Acne? Well, we have great news. With Proactive Plus, your acne can heal, and you can help prevent new breakouts from happening. Don't miss this limited time offer. Give us a call at 800-538-5252 because we're going to let 1 million people try Proactive Plus risk-free and get 2 free gifts and also receive free shipping when you call right now. You heard it. This offer won't last long. So call Proactive Plus now and you'll receive a 60-day risk-free trial of Proactive Plus, 2 free extras, and free shipping. Call 800-538-5252. This is our exclusive radio offer, never on TV. Get your risk-free 60-day trial of Proactive Plus with free shipping. That's right, free shipping. Don't wait. Call 800